Hello and salutations. So lately I've been producing a lot of these wish list videos of content that I've been wanting to participate in. So, you know, I have close to 600 hours or maybe over 600 hours in the Conan Exiles now. And couple different playthroughs on a couple different servers over the course of the last year. Um, and it's kind of a love hate, and I definitely have seen some huge improvements. Like the event log, fantastic. There's a couple little things, the rework on the jump, wonderful. The rework on the swimming, they definitely continue to polish. There was a point in time where you couldn't get into the star metal or the meteors because it was bugged. But the other day I was able to get into the meteors without having to throw in going through like 25 orbs. So I'm glad to see they fixed that. And so the game just has so much potential, and it's definitely a far better game today than when it was when it launched. And I appreciate them going back and spending 6 months and retuning those core gameplay mechanics. But my wish list is stuff that kind of adds more depth and more replayability loops. And so, like, here's the example that I wish they would add now, and that is with tar orbs or gaseous orbs. I think they used to be called tar orbs. Okay, so this is what I would like to happen because there's only one way that I know of to put a gaseous orb on fire. There's only one way. So if you don't have any fire orbs, there's no other way. Explosion orbs. There's no other way to get into something or to break a star metal orb or to use it in combat. Um, and so that there needs to be another mechanism to set something on fire. Because the Unreal 4 engine really utilizes the fire technology. And so here's an example of what I would like to see. If you throw your orb, okay, and then I should be able to come up with a torch. Oh, I gotta unequip it, I guess. I should be able to come up with a torch, right? Shit, unequip it, right? Okay, and I should be able to light this on fire, and that would create a slow burn, not an explosion, but just a slow burn. And then I would have to continue to throw my orbs to keep the fire going, and then I would get that slow burn, and it would add another mechanic and mechanism to the game to where if I needed to do a little PvP, I could throw some tar orbs on it, light it on fire, and yes, it would take, an extra 10 orbs or 15 orbs because I wouldn't have that initial explosion, but I still would be able to kind of have a degree of combat, or maybe get me into the building combat at a lower level. um, and it wouldn't change the meta of the game, but it would add a little bit more diversity. um, so that's just my thoughts on setting gaseous orbs on fire with a torch. Thank you for watching.